Arlene, welcome. So let's start off. Give everyone a bit of a snapshot of your business, snapshot of
Oh,
what you do, how you do it, and how you help people.
sure. My business is it's Arlene Nelson Coaching. Um, it's I'm retirement coaching. I work with single women going into retirement, help them overcome their fears, navigate them through it, and hopefully just guide them into it. So and share with them what I went through. So that's what makes me so special about working with me and single women coming to me is I went through it. I've been in this for 4 years now. I love it. It's beautiful. I've made an awesome life. And I want to do that for them too, because I know what it was like 2 to 3 years before I retired, because I was pretty nervous and I didn't have anybody to talk to. Or if I did, I was getting opinions from all over the place. And and I just want to have a safe space for them to come and I'll help them out and non-judgmental.
Okay, great.
What they want to talk about, we'll talk about because I know what it was like. So
Beautiful.
that's basically what I am doing.
Love it. Perfect. Now you've read the ebook, so the Quick Win Campaign
Yes.
ebook. What in
Hmm.
there is there anything in particular that was helpful to you? Anything in particular that was a breakthrough, whether it was the, understanding a bit more of a tangible problem, whether it was a bit more of understanding how to generate a quick win for someone, or choosing a niche, or how to do your personal outreach. Is there anything in particular that was breakthrough? It doesn't have to be. I just thought I'd
Yeah. Oh,
ask
no,
so we know where to start.
absolutely. There was. One was definitely the niche part, but which one did you go with? The smaller niches to break them down a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah. The
I like that.
Yeah,
I like your I like what your time meant. I thought that first one, you put top of top of mind, the ceiling test,
yeah,
wake
yeah.
up in the middle of the night. Oh my God, that was me. That was me waking up. So, and I mean, I know a lot of people do it. You wake up and I like that one. But the meta niches
Yeah.
and going into that. So yeah, it was definitely as I went through it, I'm definitely going to go through it probably a few more times.
Great. Well, let's tap
Uh,
into that because
mhm.
I think what you're doing here, you have a very tangible problem. The problem, and we can tap into a little bit more specifics, but really, single women going into retirement and they're worried. They have certain
Yes.
fears.
Hmm.
Uh, it does fit into a meta niche. My question is, what sort of meta niche would that be? It'll depend on the problem they have specifically. Because as you go into retirement, obviously your main issues may be lifestyle. Your issues
Yeah.
top of mind may be finances, right?
Yes.
All
Hmm.
these different things. What do you think? I know you highlight fear. You help people work through fear.
Yeah.
I want to specifically ask about the tangible problems that are top of mind for them. Is it mostly money? Is it lifestyle? Is it maintaining relationships or getting into new relationships? What do you think is top of mind for them and most investable, most measurable?
Well, I think not enough savings.
Okay.
Um, and the thing is, it's all about the unknown. Like, do I have enough savings? And
Yeah.
I had that same problem. Do I have enough savings? And yeah, it worked out that way. You change your lifestyle changes because number one, you don't go out as much, you don't drive as much, you shop less, you spend less money,
Yeah.
and on things like that.
Yeah.
Uh, Another one was feeling isolated and lonely.
Okay.
Are people still going to call me?
Yeah.
Um, am I gonna still gonna have fun? Can I keep up with my friends? Like, if they're still working and I'm not, is that
Okay.
going to be the same?
Yeah.
Loss of identity.
Yeah.
is one. Um, Not confident enough to make my own decisions because you always get everybody has an opinion and they're going to try and help you out anyway.
Yeah,
So my what I want to do is work with them and have them feel good about what they decide to do.
beautiful. There's
Yes.
plenty of things there.
Hmm.
Each, each main problem can be a quick win campaign in and of itself, where you help them generate a quick win, um, for a specific problem. And so I can imagine you inviting, 8, 10, 15 women who are coming up to retirement and they have specific fears. The
Hmm.
specific main problems I would assume are around savings, around their finances. Do
Yeah,
I have enough? And if I don't, how do I modify my life so I can actually retire comfortably?
exactly.
Now, I'm not of retirement age, nor am I a woman, but I can hypothesize that would be probably top of
Interestingly
mind.
enough, interestingly enough, I've had a couple of men come and talk to me as well.
Cool.
And they weren't even single.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I mean,
So,
you don't have to just focus on your niche, but
exactly.
you can market to your niche, but because you
Exactly.
go specific, you also get people on the perimeter. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? But it's
Yeah.
because you go specific. Imagine you saying, "Hey, I help people live a fulfilling life later in age." Pretty broad, pretty nebulous.
Yeah.
Compared to, "Hey, I'm gonna help single women, um, who are struggling, who have fears about retirement and whether they have enough savings to actually finance their lifestyle." That's more specific. But you're going to get other people around the perimeters. Maybe they're not single. Right?
Hmm.
Maybe they know they have enough savings, but they're like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep up with my friends. Am I going to be lonely? Am I going to be able to modify my lifestyle in this way? Can you still help me? Right. But it's
Exactly.
because you went specific that you also get the perimeter people who are like, can you also help me with this? But if you
Yeah.
start broad, that's when you tend to speak to no one.
Exactly. And that has happened to me. I know, like I started out one conversation with someone, it was like, have you ever sat around with your girlfriends with a glass of wine or drinking a cup of coffee and how many of you said, I'll never retire or I won't retire till I'm 80? How many of you gone through that? And so many people have said that because they have that limiting belief that
Yeah.
they will never have enough to retire, but yet they don't know exactly how much they need to retire.
Yeah.
So it's
So my question would be, would you like to solve, if you had a quick win campaign where you invite, I don't know, 8, 10, 15, 20, however many, a group of women for 2 to 3 weeks, and you run some group Zoom calls or you provide some PDFs and resources for them? Would that to help them gain some quick wins? Look, you're not solving their whole life, right? But to gain some quick wins around assessments around their finances or first steps they can do or to understand it a bit better, to create a plan, whatever it is. Would that be exciting to you?
oh, absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
It's the answer I want. So my question would be, what sort of quick win could you help them achieve? And one thing we're looking for with a quick win is something that they can visualize. So a quick win would be something they can tangibly achieve in a 2 to 3 week period that they can probably visualize, something they can imagine in their mind's eye very clearly and easily. So do you think you can brainstorm with me in terms of what a quick win could be?
I think the first one, the number one top thing would be change their vibration around finances.
Yep. Okay, so question. When you say, hey, I'm going to help you change your vibration around finances, what image comes to mind for you? Does any specific image, specific snapshot come to mind? Because to me, it doesn't.
Okay, I would, because it did for me. It was like it was um figuring out how to spend your money, um and go through it with them, um and go through the different balance. I would balance their nervous system out towards the money, and um basically work with them on setting up a plan, this type of thing, and let let them figure out if they don't have enough money, well, what can they do? Could they work part-time? Would they be happy working part-time? Are they very talented at something that they could bring in extra money that way? Or take a look at it and say, you know what? I probably could live on this quite comfortably.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to imagine here is someone who's of retirement age or getting to retirement age, and they have a date set for their retirement or something like that, and they have a
Mm-hmm.
plan in place where they can go to bed at night knowing that they're following a plan for their exciting retirement. You know what I
That would
mean?
be, yeah, that would be an
Um,
awesome vision. Yeah, I could bring them to that.
so I'm thinking of, because when I say that, you probably imagine yourself going to bed at night and
Yes.
feeling this way. I'm trying to
Yeah.
create some sort of imagery that allows someone to step into a snapshot, a moment in time when they know, oh my God, like I'm actually excited about my retirement and executing this plan, right? Where they can go through their finances, and they've created a plan, and then they get this excitement where they're like, I just got to follow this plan and I can actually retire and I can
Yeah,
actually find this exciting and fulfilling.
exactly.
I'm trying to get a visual snapshot that we can give someone.
Mm-hmm. And they wake up. So, okay, now on the other side, um, and I had the visual of, yes, I could financially do this. Yes, I would not make as much money, but I was okay with that. And, but the first couple of months, I woke up in the morning and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start.
Okay.
And I actually got, well, I didn't get real depressed, but it was kind of like depressing. It was like, oh, what do I do? And the
Yeah.
thing is, I still had the home-based business too, but I didn't continue on with that. So that's another thing to work with them, like loss of identity. What do I
Yeah.
do with myself in the morning?
Yeah.
And actually, I just had a discussion with a client today. That's what happened to her, is she didn't know where to start in the morning when she got out of bed.
Yeah. Now, you're not solving every problem under the sun in your quick win campaign.
No.
What you want to do is you want to provide a quick win so they can
Mm-hmm.
actually step into some kind of tangible result, but it also leaves enough room for whatever offer you have on the other side. You know, whatever paid offer you may have, one-on-one coaching, group coaching, a membership, or whatever you're launching, because once they
Right.
have a level of um, motivation, intention, momentum, you can it's their logical next step to just, to either work with you or go through whatever you're offering on the other side. Is that what you would like to do, is offer them into something next?
Exactly. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Um, so we want to create some kind of quick win. I like to think within a 2 to 3 week period, you can help them create that plan, wouldn't you think?
I absolutely, yes.
And then
If but it I know I would have taken that.
yeah. So your quick win can be, hey, you get to wake up each day, put your feet on the floor, and know that you can follow this plan towards an exciting retirement. Do they want an exciting retirement? I'm probably putting words in your mouth. Do they want it? Do they want a retirement that's fun, fulfilling, relaxing, energizing? What would they want?
Exactly. Like, yeah, I'm thinking confident retirement, being confident going into it,
Yeah,
at the same time being happy,
yeah,
exciting. Yeah.
yeah. So that's what I'm thinking in terms of a quick win could be we're going to help you create a plan where every day you get to wake up, put your feet on the floor, and you know that if you follow this plan, you're going to achieve your exciting retirement.
Right.
Where you may
Yeah.
have a date on the calendar,
Hmm.
where you know, as long as I follow this plan, I can execute, I can step into an exciting retirement.
Right.
And so throughout the 2 to 3 weeks, look, once again, I've never had to plan for retirement. I've never had to do this, but you're the expert here. I hypothesize it might be something along the lines of, week one, organize your finances. Week one could be like understand where you're at right now financially.
Hmm.
Where do you situate yourself with your financial goals and your financial uh, you know, with the current lifestyle you have.
Hmm.
Week two may be, hey, what are the shifts that need to happen because of the type of retirement you want? Week three, hey, let's put first couple action steps in place. I don't know. I'm just trying to guide you in
Yeah,
terms of a framework of what it might look like.
I like it. Um, what was I going to say? You had brought something up, something came up, but it'll come back.
Yeah, it's fine. Do you have any like a 3 to 5 steps that someone could take where the outcome being they now have a rock solid plan for financially being able to support the kind of retirement they want?
I don't at the moment, but I can certainly think of one, get
Yeah.
one ready. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no rush in that. It's just,
Hmm.
but I want you to understand um, I want you to sort of understand the flow here. The flow is
Yeah.
you're going to invite some people into a quick win campaign where they have the main problem, top of mind problem is, I don't know if I have enough money for retirement, right? That's top of mind problem. That's probably what they're thinking about when they're staring at the ceiling at night, not being able to sleep. Therefore, you're going to help them create the quick win of let's create a plan. Let's create a plan so every day you can wake up knowing that if you follow the plan, you're taking the action steps towards an exciting retirement.
Hmm.
So the question would be, how do you put this out there in the world? I recommend sending personal messages. Do you currently have an audience or people who follow you who are of this niche?
I have some on Facebook. No,
Yeah.
I don't have any of this niche exactly.
Okay.
Not that
Um,
many.
what made you choose this niche? Was it because of your own journey and your own story and what the
Yeah,
shifts you
my own
made?
journey, my own story. Yeah. Still wonder about it sometimes.
Yeah.
Think
So
that's
I guess the question here is, can how many people could you reach um, that are of this niche and where you can easily send them a personal message or an email or a text or something?
yeah, I don't have that many.
Okay. Um, you may need to find some.
Yeah. Hmm.
You're going to need to find some. I don't think that would be too difficult. Look, ideally, I want people to choose a niche where they have easy access to that niche.
Yeah.
Um, but
Good. Yeah.
there are so many social clubs, Facebook groups, um, networks, all that. Like there are so many because the niche is specific. You don't have to think too hard about where they're hanging out, what they read, who knows who. You know what I mean? So no doubt you have some people in your Facebook contacts and your phone
Mm.
contacts and your emails, whatever, who may be thinking of this. But you may also know people who their parents are that age. You may know some 50-year-olds, you know, some
Mm.
45-year-olds, and you know their parents are going into retirement, they're thinking about it, they're whatever. Running an idea by them and shooting a message to them that says, "Hey, I'm looking at helping some single women who are going into retirement and they're worried if they have enough finances to support, their lifestyle in retirement. I'm gonna create a campaign that helps them create that plan for themselves, completely free. Would you be interested? Would you know someone that's interested?"
Mm. Okay.
Pretty clear, but that's the type of personal message you could send. That's a little bit more direct. You do have the option, and I'll put this in the ebook. You do have the option of sending a personal message that is a bit more conversational. You know, where
Right.
you catch up with people in your business network, and you're like, "Hey, what have you been up to?" And you say, "Hey, I saw you went to France. Awesome. I loved your photos." And then they ask about you and you ask about them. And then all of a sudden you get the green light where you get to share your idea and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this thing. I'm thinking about
Yeah.
doing this thing for single women who are coming into retirement age. They have this fear. I'm going to help them create a plan, a financial plan so they can retire, um, with the financial means." And you run the idea by them. And if they know anyone,
Yeah. I
you
have
think
to
you can
be
do
very
that?
careful for the wording because I can't say I can create a financial plan. I'm not a financial advisor.
Yep.
So I have to be careful of how I word that and how I put that in there.
Yep, that's fine. I'm sure you can, yeah, I'm sure you can language it in a way that's pretty clear for people,
Yeah.
but also in a way that is, yeah, won't get you arrested.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think you'll be fine there. Um,
Yeah.
what questions do you have around this or around executing this?
Yeah, so I mean, I could also post on social media for this too as well.
Yep,
Facebook and LinkedIn.
yep, you definitely do so. So one of the things I go through with the members of my intensive is I encourage them to send personal messages first,
Hmm.
so that it tests the message because you test the message first. Once it passes the test, then you start doing social media posts and videos, mass emails. You get the message out there in a bigger way. And the reason
Right.
being is because you're testing the message, you're testing
Hmm.
your hypothesis that says, "I think this niche problem and outcome is going to resonate with the audience. I don't know. I'm going to run this test." If you just create a post and it doesn't get much engagement, you don't actually know if it was the message or if it was just the algorithm, if it just didn't get picked up, if if
Yeah.
your Facebook wasn't warm yet, if you caught everyone on a bad day, if whatever, you don't know. But
Hmm.
if you send personal messages, you send 20 personal messages, you know how much has been sent, you know how much of those messages has been seen, right, by that little dot on Facebook or on LinkedIn.
Right.
And you know how many responses you get and what those responses are. You have the metrics to know if that message lands or not. I think it would land if you reach the right amount of people and you reach the right people, but we need to test it. We need to test if this lands. And if you get a decent amount of positive responses, then you can go to create your videos, your blogs, your uh, mass emails or whatever. Because playing this out, you may send out 20 personal messages and get 15 back. And the vast majority says, "Oh, no, I'm actually okay,
Hmm.
financially. I have financial plans, but I'm just worried about being lonely. I'm worried about not having the relationships anymore." And like, oh, maybe that's a more clear and compelling message,
Yeah.
you
And
know?
actually that's the last few people I've talked to face, that's their thing. And it's funny because I talked to one lady and she couldn't understand why I'd be doing this. She says, "I'm just so looking forward to retirement." And of course, she's widowed. she's financially okay. And so she couldn't understand that. But a few months later, we got together again. It was like, okay, she set the date. Now she's getting nervous about being alone.
Mm. Yep.
So,
It's about listening. It's about listening to your audience. It's about having those
mhm.
conversations and tracking.
Yeah,
Because even those who say no to your quick win campaign idea, ask them questions.
yeah,
Ask them what they're worried about. Ask them, how you may be able to help. Ask them, is there anything they want to achieve, in
hmm,
retirement or before retirement, and track that. I give my members of the intensive an Excel spreadsheet or a Google sheet, and it
yeah,
allows them to track what matters most. And they take notes on people. They send their messages and they take notes of where their conversations go and what actually they can pick as patterns that people are struggling with. And if they come up with an idea or a problem that you can see as a pattern, you can change that to your quick win campaign. And all of a sudden, you've got 8, 10, 12 people already interested in your thing because you've listened to them.
exactly, exactly.
So that's a skill set I want to have people really um, strengthen,
Right.
is their ability to put out a message that says, "Hey, I'm putting on this thing. Would you be interested?" If they say yes, cool. Put their name down as a yes. If they say no, continue the conversation. Ask them.
Hmm.
Ask them coming up to retirement what it is they're struggling with, what it is they're worried about, what it is they want to achieve. And maybe the next campaign you run, quick win campaign, will be focused towards that and you shift the message. But it's just being
Right.
of service to people in your network in ways
Hmm.
that are a good fit for everyone.
Exactly.
So you think you could do that? You think you could shoot a message to those in your niche and or those who you think may know people in your niche and send them a personal message along those lines? Do you think you do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
I have I've got a few people that I know for sure. I'll just dig a little deeper.
Yep. Start there. And then one thing I guide people to is scroll through your Facebook friends, scroll through your LinkedIn contacts, scroll through your email, scroll through your phone contacts, whatever. Don't try and just remember. Don't try and just remember, oh, who do I know that's, of this age and thinking about retirement and,
Oh,
you
that
know,
wouldn't work for me. I have to go
it
through my list.
doesn't work for anyone. Doesn't work for anyone. Scroll through, like use your databases
You have
as
to use it more, especially when it comes to retirement. You get to retirement age. Yes, you have to keep track of
I'm not near
it.
retirement age, and I still have to do it.
No, no.
So you'll be fine. Scroll through your Facebook friends, your LinkedIn contacts, your emails, your phone contacts. Whoever pops up as someone who may be interested, send them a message that says, "Hey, I'm thinking of doing this thing."
Hmm.
Right? The frame can be, "Hey, I'm thinking of doing this thing. What are your thoughts?"
Yeah.
Um, what excites you most about this?
Um, Talking to people.
Okay. What about
That's
talking to
exciting.
people?
Talking to people for getting information. Um, Being strong about it too. Like if somebody says no, they're just not interested, don't want to talk about it. That's okay.
Mhm.
That's not about me.
Yeah, but you can still learn from them.
Absolutely.
It's relationship building. Maybe you can be of service in other ways. Who
Mm-hmm.
knows? Leave it open. I send so many personal messages to people in the serving circle with the intent of just like, how can I help? Who can I connect you with? Like, what resources can I send your way? I'm not
Yeah.
attached to, how I may be of service or if they jump into my paid stuff. I'm just
Yeah.
like, let me be of service. Let me help out in some way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um,
Exactly.
so that's going to be I think, a healthy business habit for you is by
Yes.
sending those messages, building those relationships. Um, Anything else you have questions around or something that you could troubleshoot for you while you have me here?
I don't think so. I think I've got a lot happening here now, just going into just drafting that, just running a group and contacting people, and I'm thinking about this, and I like that. I like that approach.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
not,
Done deal.
yes,
Let me know how you go. If you have any other questions, shoot them my way. But even on Facebook Messenger or something, we could craft up a personal message that you could send out to people, just a little bit of a template or something that would be
yeah,
a good fit. But that won't take too long. And it's just
no,
putting it in front of people, seeing what they say, track their responses, and see what lands. And if something lands enough where you're willing to put on a quick win campaign for them, then we can start designing that next.
okay, all right. I will get started on that. We'll think about that. Yeah, it's the wording. That's what always holds me back sometimes is the wording. And so
Yep.
maybe I'll draft it and send it to you and say, hey, what do you think?
Yep. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, do that. Send it to me on Facebook Messenger. I'll send you a message
Yeah.
after this anyway, after this Zoom call, and maybe we'll craft something together. But that'll
Thanks.
be that'll be fine. Just putting that in front of people, it's pretty clear and compelling, but we're just going to test it in front of real life people and have some conversations, and then just get interested in what you can build for them to be of service and help them achieve this quick win. That's what's fun about this. Actually getting people that go through your campaign, get a quick win that's tangible, and they're like, they're blown away.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what this is about.
exactly.
That does all the marketing for you.
Yeah. Okay. I like
Excited?
it. Yes. I love your book.
Cool. Thank you.
It's great.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, because I know I printed off your 3 pages there.
Okay.
Was going through that. I thought, this is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
This is a way to think about it.
Yeah.
I
Nice
know
one.
I know I have all my education. I can and I have had the business of massage therapy and stuff like that, but I give up the massage therapy because my hands told me to.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to create something else with coaching and EFT
Yeah.
and Reiki. So
Love it. So where can people find out more about you? Where do you guide people to so they can learn more about your stuff and how you can help?
I've got my Facebook page.
Okay.
I, I can put that in
Yeah.
in
Send it to me. Send it to me on Messenger, and I'll be able to put
yeah,
that in the description and where people can find you. All right.
yeah. It's a business page.
Yep.
So and then of course my email, they can always contact me.
Cool.
But
Yeah, whatever
and
links you have, I'll be able to put those in the description and show notes and things, and people can reach out and be in touch, especially if they're coming to retirement age, and
yes,
especially if they have questions about it. So
exactly.
you're the go-to person. Thanks for being on here. Thanks for sharing a bit more about
Oh,
your business and how it can help you. And thanks for your kind words around the Quick Win campaign process. Is there
oh
anything
yeah.
else you have as questions before we wrap it up?
I don't think so. I just want to thank you for everything. I know
Pleasure.
I've been going to school and I haven't been able to join the Tuesday calls, but after end of June, I'll be able to start contributing more to the serving circle
Cool.
because I met Payman through that too as well.
Love it.
So okay.
Love it. Thank you. Let's be in touch.
Thank
I'll
you
send
very
you a
much.
message after this and let's move forward. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Arlene.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.